Good afternoon, everyone. Pro learners, quickly join the Zoom meeting.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
So,
afternoon,
guys,
ma'am.
today, good afternoon. So, today our topic
Happy
is
birthday, ma'am.
Yeah, I have wishing you a very happy birthday, ma'am.
Thank you.
Your birthday, ma'am.
Happy birthday, ma'am.
Birthday, ma'am.
Thank you.
Oh my God,
Happy
really?
birthday, ma'am. You are looking beautiful.
Thank
Yeah.
you. मुझे बिल्कुल महक की आवाज लगी. किसने
This is
बोला?
Paras.
Paras. Oh my God, Paras. Hi.
Happy
So, ma'am,
birthday.
how are you?
Finally,
I
I got to know that Paras is a girl.
Confusion is cleared. Like boy or girl. Now, I hope. everyone
Yeah,
can-
it was a pretty confusing.
Yeah. But, ma'am, you believed in me.
Whether you are a boy or a girl.
You said that my gut
Sorry, what,
feeling is.
Paras?
But you believed
Gut
in me.
feeling.
Say that my gut feeling says is like
course.
she's there. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
What about the party? Can we all come to
All right,
Delhi?
guys. So definitely, please come to Delhi. I'll tell you where is the party. I'll give you the venue. Okay.
My daughter is saying something
No,
to you.
ma'am, I'm ready.
Happy birthday, ma'am.
Wow.
This is so cute. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Tell.
My name is Bhuvika.
Bhumika. Wow, so sweet, Bhumika. Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am.
This is so sweet. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. So, guys, today let's start with the topic. Today our topic is main verbs. As we did yesterday, we started the verbs regular and irregular verb. So today our topic is main verbs. So let's start with the first slide. Someone please read.
Main verb and auxiliary verb.
Main principal, verb and auxiliary, helping verb.
Yeah, keep reading.
First, main verbs. Read this sentence.
May I?
James has a new bicycle. They have a big garden. I go to school every day. She
Yes.
teaches English. In these sentences, the words has, have, go, and teach. Teach is express a meaning of their own. The idea of procession or physical action, verbs which have a meaning of their own. Agree with the person and number of the subject of a sentence and show the time tense at which the activities happen are called main principal verbs.
Okay, so guys, here as you can see on your screens, we have main verbs and we have auxiliary verbs, जिनको हम helping verbs भी बोलते हैं, right? So first we have main verbs. So main verbs क्या होते हैं? Read these sentences. जो भी main काम main verb होता है हमारे sentence में, that is called main verb. For example, James has a new bicycle. तो यहाँ पे has क्या है? हमारा main verb है. Then we have James has a new, they have a big garden. So have is a main verb. I go to school every day. Go हमारा. She teaches English. वो English पढ़ाती है, तो teaches verb है, ठीक है? In these sentences, the verb we have, have, go, and teach. Okay? Teach में हमने s और es क्यों add किया? Because we are talking about third person singular. Easy. So it express a meaning of their own, the idea of possession or physical action, right? So जो भी हमारे verbs होते हैं जिनका meaning खुद में होता है, own होता है, agree with the person, that is called main verb. Easy. Now let's move to auxiliary verb. Someone please read.
Auxiliary verbs. James has returned from his office. They have caught the thief. I'm going to school now. She will teach English next year. In these sentences, though the verbs as, have, am, and will are used, they do not express any idea of possession on their own, nor do they have any meaning of their own. They do not independently communicate any action. They merely help to form the tenses present, present perfect, present continuous, and simple future, respectively, of the verbs return, catch, go, and teach. Such verbs are called as auxiliary verbs or helping verbs.
Yes, right. So guys, very simple auxiliary verbs होते हैं जिनको हम helping verb भी बोलते हैं. ये sentence पे हमें help करते हैं. Right? For example, James has returned from his office. Now यहाँ पे main verb return है, तो has क्या है हमारा auxiliary verb है. तो has and have हमारे main verb भी है और auxiliary verb भी है. Okay? Another example. I am going to school now. Now यहाँ पे am हमारा helping verb है, is MR, और going is the main verb. Go, मैं जा रही हूँ, उसमें हमने ing लगाया है. ठीक है? So is MR इनका past हो जाता है was, were, has, have, had, will. ये हमारे helping verbs होते हैं, right? Next slide, please read.
The following are the auxiliary verb, helping verbs in English. Be and its form. Am, is, are, was, were, been, and being. Have and its form. Has, had, and been. Do and its forms. Does and did. Modal verbs. Shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, must, ought to. Need, dare, used to. We shall look into auxiliary verb in the next lesson. And
Is my network bad, or are you done speaking, Amit?
No, ma'am, his network not good, ma'am. I think it's stuck.
Someone else please read.
Where he was, I forgot.
May I?
Okay.
You can start again. It's totally no problem. Yes, Paras, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. From start, right?
Yes. From the beginning.
Yeah. The following are the auxiliary helping verbs in English: be and its form. Am, is, are, was, were, been, and being. Have and its forms: has, had, and been. Do and its forms: does and did. Modal verbs: shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, must, ought to, need, dare, used to. We shall look into auxiliaries in the next lesson.
Yes, so guys, here we are talking about auxiliary verbs. They are helping verbs, simple helping verbs, right? So for example, be. Guys, मैं इसको आपको पहले भी बता चुकी हूँ. बी की हमारी जो फॉर्म्स होती हैं वो होती हैं इज, एम, आर. हम प्रेजेंट में इज, एम, आर का यूज करते हैं. पास्ट में हम वॉज, वर का यूज करते हैं, राइट? तो यहाँ पे हम बी फॉर्म का यूज कर रहे हैं, इज, एम, आर. पास्ट में वॉज, वर, और थर्ड फॉर्म उसकी हो जाती है बी, डबल ई एन, बीन, और आईएनजी लग के बीइंग हो जाती है. बीइंग ह्यूमन, बीइंग ह्यूमन. हैव की फॉर्म्स होती हैं हैज, हैव, प्रेजेंट, हैड, पास्ट, बीन का भी यूज होता है. ठीक है? डू की फॉर्म क्या होती है? डज, जो हम वर्ब में एस और एस लगा देते हैं प्रेजेंट सिंपल में, एंड डिड पास्ट के लिए. ठीक है? सो डू, डज, डिड, ये तीन हमारे हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स है. अगेन ये सारे मेन वर्ब्स की तरह भी काम करते हैं. ओके? मॉडल वर्ब्स हमारे होते हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल शैल, शुड, विल, वुड, कैन, could, may, might, ought to, need, dare, used to. ठीक है, ये हमारे मॉडल वर्ब्स होते हैं जिनका एक पर्टिकुलर रीजन होता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कैनन कुड हम यूज करते हैं अबिलिटी के लिए, राइट. तो इनका अपना पर्टिकुलर रीजन होता है, उनको हम मॉडल वर्ब्स को अलग ही यूज करते हैं मेन वर्ब और ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब से, राइट. एनी क्वेश्चंस?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes ma'am, please ask the question. Amit?
Ma'am, I heard about being and being. Being I already done, but being in confused, ma'am. How to use being, ma'am?
अमित आपका नेटवर्क नहीं मुझे समझ, मतलब थोड़ा सा खराब हो रहा है, तो बहुत जल्दी जल्दी आपने बोला जो भी बोला. प्लीज से दैट अगेन, थोड़ा स्लोली.
मैम ये बीइंग कैसे यूज कर पाएंगे मैम?
बीन हम प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस में यूज करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई हैव बीन टू लद्दाख वंस. मैं लद्दाख एक बार जा चुकी हूँ. तो ये चुका है, चुकी है, चुके हैं जो हम यूज करते हैं प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस में, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कॉन्टिन्यूअस में. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई हैव बीन टीचिंग सिंस 7 years.
Yes, being, but being B-E-I-N.
अरे
Yes.
सिंपल है अमित, ING. व्हाई आर यू बीइंग सो रूड? तुम इतने रूड क्यों हो रहे हो? ING हम कब लगाते हैं? प्रेजेंट कॉन्टिन्यूअस टेंस में. ऐसे ही हम इसे पास्ट कॉन्टिन्यूअस में भी यूज कर सकते हैं. ही वॉज बीइंग सो रूड व्हेन आई वॉज टॉकिंग टू हिम.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Right.
Got it. Thank you, ma'am.
No problem. So guys, present continuous, past continuous, future continuous के लिए हम being, be के साथ हमने सिर्फ ING लगाया है. जैसे हम नॉर्मल sleep के साथ ING लगा सकते हैं. I'm sleeping, I was sleeping, I am being very tired. मैं आज बहुत tired हूँ या हो रही हूँ, मैं बहुत थकी हुई हो रही हूँ. Please don't talk to me, I am being very tired, I am being very lazy today. Okay? Yes. Paras, why are you shivering? I am not able to join Zoom meeting. Jaya, आप pro member है? Thank you, Amjad. Thank you so much. I will definitely party hard today. Yes. Last year I went to Rishikesh, I remember, on my birthday, but this year I haven't. I did not plan to go anywhere. So yeah.
Hang out your time with your family.
Yes, definitely. Not family, but friends. Family थोड़ी सी Indian families ऐसी होती हैं, but friends are like they are more excited. So मेरे friends ने मेरे लिए एक surprise party plan किया, so I'm going to that today. Let's see what happens.
Wow.
Yes, and they got
And
me
what about
as well. See these balloons? They got me these balloons as well.
great?
Yeah. Okay. So guys, next slide. Look at these examples. Please read.
Okay, may I? Look at the examples. Impatient Alex is always waiting to taste whatever I'll cook. Is an auxiliary verb. Waiting is the present participle form of the main verb. Nomi was hoping for an A in her organic chemistry class. Was is the auxiliary verb. Hoping is the present participle completing the verb phrase.
All right. So guys, here impatient Alex is always waiting to taste whatever I cook. For example, I'm talking about my brother. My brother is always waiting to taste whatever I cook. मैं जो भी पकाती हूँ, मेरा भाई हमेशा वेट करता है उसे टेस्ट करने के लिए. So is यहाँ पे auxiliary verb है, helping verb है. Waiting, क्योंकि wait हमारा main verb है, उसमें हमने ing लगा दी because I'm talking about present simple tense, right? So waiting is the present participle form. इसको हम present participle form भी बोलते हैं और simple verb plus ing भी बोलते हैं, right? Next we have Nomi was hoping for an A in her chemistry class. मतलब एग्जाम देते हैं आप लोग केमिस्ट्री का, यहाँ पे एग्जाम हुआ, जो भी टेस्ट हुआ. So she was hoping, उसे उम्मीद थी कि उसे A ग्रेड मिलेगा, right? So was यहाँ पे past है क्योंकि हम past की बात करें, वो hope कर रही थी. So was is helping verb and hoping is auxiliary verb. ठीक है, होप इज ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब जिसको हम प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल में यूज कर रहे हैं ing में. हाउ वी कैन ज्वाइन योर पार्टी मैम? अतर आप सऊदी से आएंगे मेरी पार्टी ज्वाइन करने?
I'm also coming.
We can join virtually.
Virtually. Oh, okay. I'll try to show you in the evening session what's there, or मुझे अभी
Yeah.
virtually definitely.
Having a party.
Means I'll give you few things like this, क्योंकि virtually है ना, लो भाई ये लेंगे ये खाएंगे, ठीक है?
हर एक तरह की पार्टी में
नहीं, हम लोग ऐसा करेंगे, घर पे अपने हिसाब से केक काट देंगे, हम समझेंगे कि मैम ने हमें दिया है। आप वहाँ
अरे
से केक
परफेक्ट पारस,
Wow.
परफेक्ट आइडिया है।
Yeah.
हाँ राइट, दैट नहीं होगा शिबिन, आई लाइक दोज होगा यहाँ पे। And I also love these balloons. Whenever I see them on like on road, so I was like, "Yeah, मुझे चाहिए."
Ma'am, these are helium balloons, right?
I don't know what we call them, but yeah, they are मतलब उड़ने वाले हैं।
I mean, it's a plastic, like
नहीं प्लास्टिक तो नहीं बोलेंगे, but yeah, they like
plastic.
चले जाते हैं। So I've tied them
Helium
with
वाले बलून नहीं होते, उनको इनहेल करते हैं ना, तो आपकी आवाज चेंज हो जाती है।
Oh, these are the one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, please try this.
No, not in
Your
the
voice
class.
is very cute.
Right. Jaya, you are raising your hand. Please unmute yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, Jaya.
Yeah, happy birthday, ma'am.
Thank you. आज काफी स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो रेगुलर ज्वाइन नहीं करते, उन्होंने आज ज्वाइन करा है।
Yeah,
For you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Wishing you.
Oh,
आपके बर्थडे के लिए।
yes, I totally understand it. Thank you so much for your efforts, guys.
क्योंकि मैम आपने पता था कि अगर हम कोई गलती भी करेंगे ना, तो आप इतना ज्यादा नोटिस नहीं करोगे। We decided.
Happy birthday, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Zarur. Let's move ahead. So we are done with auxiliary and the main verbs. Now let's start with the quiz. Let's see how much you have understood. I am baking chocolate broccoli muffins today. Does this sentence contain an auxiliary verb? Yes or no? Amit, please answer.
I am baking chocolate broccoli muffins today. Yes, second one.
Yes. So guys, what is an auxiliary verb in this sentence? Come on.
Am, ma'am.
M. And main verb is baking. Bhupinder, Jaya, Amit, Piru, Astha, Sahil. ध्यान से आंसर करिए गाइस। इस एमआर में ऑलरेडी आपको बता चुकी हूँ, हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स हैं, ये मेन वर्ब्स नहीं होते। नहीं, मेन वर्ब भी होते हैं। आई एम अ बॉय फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई एम अ गर्ल फॉर एग्जाम्पल। Maha, schools, my school has opened होगा, not my school is open. ठीक है? It's okay, Maha. Just focus on your studies. That is important also. जब आपको टाइम मिले इवनिंग का सेशन भी आप अटेंड कर सकते हो, that's totally fine. Moving to the next slide. Alex is sitting at the kitchen table anticipating his first bite. How many main verbs are present in this sentence? 1 main verb, 3 no main verbs, 2 main verbs. Vishakha is trying to join, but she's not able to, I guess. Okay. Anamika, please answer.
Yes, ma'am. 2 main verbs.
2 main verbs. Please tell me the main verbs.
Sitting and anticipating.
Yes, right. So guys, first हमारा है sitting. Sit is a main verb. उसके बाद anticipate. What do you mean by anticipate?
Like predicting, ma'am.
What, Karthik, your voice?
Expect something.
Anticipation means prediction sometimes.
But here we are not talking about predicting his first bite, no. सचिन ने भी कुछ बोला था.
Taste.
Awaiting for his awaiting.
Anticipate means expect. Predict भी है, but यहाँ पे predict नहीं है. Meaning यहाँ पे है to expect. He is expecting to take his first bite, right? So anticipating his first bite, he is sitting on or at the kitchen table. Kitchen's table होना चाहिए यहाँ पे. Yes. Yes, Ajmol.
Happiest birthday.
Link.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes.
Happiest birthday, ma'am.
Thank you, Dharmik. Okay, next, moving to the next slide. Guys, इसमें helping verb भी है हमारे पास, that is. Okay. Next, Jerry caught his thumb in the car door as coffee spilled from his cup onto his favorite shirt. No auxiliary verb. Pick the auxiliary verb in this sentence. No auxiliary verb. Caught. Can you please switch off the fan? Caught, spilled, onto. ऐसी cold हो रहा है मुझे. Archana, please answer. Bhupinder.
Jerry caught his thumb. Answer is no auxiliary verb.
In this sentence, yes. So guys, auxiliary verb means helping verb. इस sentence में हमारे पास कोई भी helping verb नहीं है. Jerry is a person, it's a subject, it's a noun. Caught is the main verb. His हमारा हो गया pronoun. Thumb again noun. In the car door as coffee spilled from his cup onto his favorite shirt. यहाँ पे हमारे पास दो main verbs हैं, that is caught and spilled. No auxiliary verb, right? Next slide. Ooh, pretty long slide. Someone please read. जिसका network बिल्कुल perfect हो.
I try.
Yes, I'll try.
The so-called NIC properties of auxiliaries serve to distinguish them.
Auxiliary
serve to distinguish them from main verb. NIC is an acronym for negotiation is when auxiliaries take not or not to form. The negative example cannot, don't, wouldn't. Inversion is when the auxiliaries invert with what precedes them when we form questions. I will see you soon. Will I see you soon? Code means auxiliaries make occur standard where a main verb has been omitted. John never signs, but Mary does. Emphasis is when auxiliaries can be used for emphasis. I do like cheese. Main verbs do not exhibit these properties. For instance, when we form a question using a main verb, we cannot invert. John sings in the shore. Sign John in the choir. Instead, we have to use auxiliary verb do. John sings in the choir. Does John sing in the sorry?
Yes, so पहले तो भूपिंदर इसको थोड़ा सा आप ऑक्स करके प्रोनाउंस करिए. ऑक्सिलरी. आप ए प्रोनाउंस कर रहे हैं, तो ए जब आप प्रोनाउंस कर रहे हैं इसकी प्रोनाउंसिएशन गलत जा रही है. द प्रोनाउंसिएशन इज ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब्स, राइट? यस. सो गाइस, यहाँ पे हम ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब्स की बात कर रहे हैं. सो द सो कॉल्ड NICE प्रॉपर्टीज. NICE प्रॉपर्टीज क्या है? नेगेशन, इन्वर्जन, कोड, एम्फेसिस. ठीक है, दे सर्व टू डिस्टिंग्विश देम फ्रॉम मेन वर्ब्स। ये चार चीजें जो होती हैं ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब्स को मेन वर्ब से डिफरेंट करती हैं, डिस्टिंग्विश करती हैं, ठीक है। सो फर्स्ट नेगेशन है, नेगेशन इज व्हेन ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब्स टेक नॉट। कभी आपने देखा है मेन वर्ब में नॉट लगा हुआ? आई स्लीप नॉट इन द डे, नो। वहीं पे मैं डू का यहाँ पे यूज करके, बिकॉज डू हमारा हेल्पिंग वर्ब है, ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब है, डू के साथ नॉट यूज कर सकती हूँ। आई डू नॉट स्लीप इन द डे और राइट एट द डे टाइम, राइट। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दिस कि नेगेशन जो नेगेटिव NOT नॉट लगता है सेंटेंस में, वो हमेशा ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब के साथ लगता है। विल इज नॉट, एम नॉट, आर नॉट। For example, he is not a girl. You are not a teacher. I am not a student. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे मैं ये नहीं बोलूंगी I not a student, he not a girl. ओके, इसका जरूर इस MR का यूज होना जरूरी है। ऐसे पास्ट में was were हो जाएगा, he was not sleeping, they were not playing basketball. ओके, do does के साथ कैसे यूज करते हैं? Do not, does not. You don't talk much. She doesn't dance well. फ्यूचर में will के साथ यूज होगा, पास्ट में did के साथ यूज होगा। I did not say anything. मैंने कुछ नहीं कहा था। I will not say anything. तो गाइज यहाँ पे आप लोग काफी इस चीज में भी मिस्टेक करते हैं कि आप not बिना ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब के लगा देते हैं, which is incorrect. प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट, पास्ट परफेक्ट, फ्यूचर परफेक्ट में हम हैज हैव के साथ लगाएंगे। आई हैव नॉट स्पोकन टू हिम येट, पास्ट में हैड हो जाएगा, यू हैड नॉट डन दिस वर्क, राइट। फ्यूचर में विल हैव, विल नॉट हैव, आई विल नॉट हैव टू डू दिस, ओके। डायरेक्ट मैडम, विल यू बाय अ बुक, सेड द शॉपकीपर इन डायरेक्ट। वहां टॉपिक से कहाँ चले जाते हो आप? वर्ब पढ़ रहे हैं हम, आप डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट पे हो, राइट। सेकंड है गाइस, नेगेशन के बाद हेल्पिंग वर्ब का यूज होता है इन्वर्जन में। इन्वर्जन क्या है? when the auxiliary invert with what precedes them when we form questions, right? So questions के लिए हम inversion का यूज करते हैं। next is code. Code means auxiliary may occur stranded where a main verb has been omitted. So guys, sentences होते हैं जिसमें auxiliary verb भी यूज होता है, main verb भी यूज होता है, right? So John never sings but Mary does, right? emphasis का मतलब क्या होता है? जब हमें किसी चीज को हाईलाइट करना होता है, किसी पे जोर देना होता है, is when auxiliary can be used for emphasis. I do like cheese. Okay, for example, कोई कह रहा है she doesn't like cheese. Oh please, I do like cheese. मुझे पसंद है चीज, तो वहां पे हम auxiliary का verb यूज कर रहे हैं। ओके, अब ये वाला जो पॉइंट है ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। मेन verbs do not exhibit these properties. नेगेशन, इन्वर्जन, कोड, एम्फेसिस आपका मेन वर्ब्स के साथ यूज नहीं होगा। ओके, फॉर इंस्टेंस, मतलब फॉर एग्जाम्पल, व्हेन वी फॉर्म अ क्वेश्चन यूजिंग अ मेन वर्ब वी कैन नॉट इन्वर्ट। जॉन सिंग्स इन द क्वायर। क्वायर गाइस ग्रुप होता है सिंगर्स का। अगर आप चर्च में जाएंगे आपको पता चलेगा, वहां पे क्वायर होता है। आपने देखा होगा बहुत सारे लड़के लड़कियां खड़े होके सॉन्ग गाते हैं, उसको क्वायर बोलते हैं। और वो लोग जो गाते हैं उन्हें कोरस बोलते हैं, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे क्या है? जॉन सिंग्स इन द क्वायर, जॉन क्वायर में गाता है। सो यहाँ पे सिंग्स जॉन इन द क्वायर होगा नहीं, यहाँ पे सिंग की जगह डज लगेगा। डज जॉन सिंग इन द क्वायर। ओके, तो बिना हेल्पिंग वर्ब के क्वेश्चंस नहीं बनते और बिना WH फैमिली के। What is your name? Right? Is your name अजमोल? तो पहले वाला जो क्वेश्चन था मैंने what के साथ यूज किया था, वहां भी ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब आया था what is your name, और दूसरा जो मैंने ऑक्सिलरी से स्टार्ट किया है is your name अजमोल। ओके, सो इन चीजों का आपको ध्यान देना है। तो जो काम हेल्पिंग वर्ब के, अगर देखा जाए ना, मेन वर्ब से ज्यादा काम ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब्स के, Let's move to the next slide. Identify the word in caps as main verb or auxiliary verb. I will have the soup. So guys, have यहाँ पे auxiliary verb है, main verb है. आज ऐसी क्या दुआ दूं आपको जो आप
Main verb.
पे हंसी. किसने आंसर दिया ये मेन वर्ब?
Jatin.
जतिन, थैंक यू फॉर आंसरिंग. वैसे मैं ना टर्न वाइज बोलती हूँ, सीरियल वाइज, बट कोई बात नहीं. या सो गाइज हैव यहाँ पे मेन वर्ब है बिकॉज हमारे पास कोई हेल्पिंग वर्ब है तो वो है विल. आई विल हैव द सूप. मैं सूप लूंगा या पीऊंगा, राइट? नेक्स्ट, identify the word in caps as main verb or auxiliary verb. Police are investigating the incident. तो are helping verb है, main verb है. Dipali, please answer.
Police are the investing the incident auxiliary verb, ma'am.
Yes, are यहाँ पे हमारा auxiliary verb है because police are investigating है. तो investigating main verb है और are helping verb है. Next slide. Identify the word in caps as main or auxiliary. He does his homework on the way to school. तो does auxiliary verb है, main verb है. ओहो, Maha sentence ऊपर चला गया. Can you please send the sentence again? Jaya, please answer. सचिन, मुझे थार चाहिए.
He does his homework on the way to school. That is a main verb.
Yes, so guys, he does his homework. Does यहाँ पे क्या है? करता है. वो अपना काम या अपना होमवर्क स्कूल जाते टाइम वे में करता है, मतलब रास्ते में करता है, right? So he does his homework on the way to school. हाँ, BMW भी चलेगी.
थार, like
I love
गुंडों वाला look.
ये बहुत. First of all, I'm mountain enthusiast और वो माउंटेन वाली ही गाड़ी है.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So I really wish. जितने भी लोगों ने, मेरे भाई ने भी पूछा था मुझसे क्या गिफ्ट दूं, मैंने बोला थार. Green.
40 lakh.
नहीं, 18 lakhs.
Ma'am, top version I'm talking about. Top.
Starting is from 18 lakhs, yes.
Top version is 40 lakhs.
I'm going to gift you one mountain on your next birthday.
Yes, like you own one, right?
Ma'am, where is your 10 feet tall minion?
I don't have 10 feet tall.
Someone had told you that they will give you.
Oh, okay. I forget. I forget.
I think your favorite drink is Mountain Dew.
Zoo or Dew?
Dew, Mountain Dew, cool drink.
Yeah, Mountain Dew, right. Okay, let's move ahead. ये हमने discuss कर लिया, right? Identify the word in caps as main verb or auxiliary verb. You should definitely see this movie. Should. Auxiliary verb, main verb. Kamal, please answer.
Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
ये तो उत्पाल की आवाज है.
No, ma'am. He's the brother of.
Ma'am, again आपने पहचान लिया.
Utpal has this very different voice. Yes.
No, ma'am. Utpal's twin brother.
Oh, Utpal's twin brother. Okay, Kamal, please answer. वो बोल ही नहीं रहे, शर्मा गए. Karthik.
Should is an auxiliary verb in this sentence.
Yes, so guys, should main verb नहीं हो सकता. Either it can be auxiliary verb or modal verb. तो modal verb हम नहीं पढ़ रहे हैं, तो इसलिए it's an auxiliary verb. You should definitely see this movie. See is the main verb. देखना. तुम्हें ये मूवी जरूर देखनी चाहिए. उनपाल. क्रिस्टी ने लिखा है उनपाल.
मैम
Next.
ये कर दो.
Identify the word in caps as main verb or auxiliary verb. I do trust you, but you still shouldn't go to that party. Main verb, auxiliary verb. काफी incorrect response है इसमें. Is he in your Hello Times English Times group? Sachin Utpal?
Yes, unfortunately.
Don't say that. He's getting actually better. Trust me. See, what I like about him is
doing,
but he speaks in confidence.
Exactly. That's I like. Means he has a confidence. He speaks, but the thing is,
He speaks.
pace is slow.
And he does many mistakes while speaking, but he is actually improving, which is actually good.
Actually, what I understand that he is better than Dharmik, as Dharmik don't speak, and Utpal is better than Dharmik.
Dharmik doesn't speak.
Yeah, Dharmik doesn't.
We should not compare anyone. सबका अपना अपना है. सब अपने अपने way में better है. So yes, Dharmik, you can say he is better than students who don't speak in the class, right? Yes. So that's what I'm saying, that he speaks. It is very good. He is confident enough to speak, and he will learn one day. Next, we have Nemi Chand.
Yes, ma'am.
Answer.
Ma'am, I don't choose, ma'am. I do trust you, but you still should not go to that.
And do is in auxiliary verb. So guys, trust यहाँ पे main verb है. मैं तुम्हें trust करती हूँ. I do trust you. तो do यहाँ पे helping verb है, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, identify the word in caps as main or auxiliary verb. This old house has no central heating. आज शुभम बड़े चुप हैं क्लास में.
बोलने के लिए कुछ है नहीं. Yes.
Okay, Sachin, I haven't blocked Ajmol's.
Check it. He's saying.
Impossible. और अनब्लॉक का ऑप्शन नहीं आता. मैंने सिर्फ एक ही स्टूडेंट जो अपना गूगल पे का नंबर दे के पैसे मांग रहा है.
I guess intentionally it happened.
Yeah. So next we have, after Nemi Chand, and Paris.
Yes, ma'am.
Answer.
It's main verb.
Yes. So guys, this old house has no central heating. इस घर में कोई central heating नहीं है. You must have seen a fireplace in the houses. जहाँ पे ज़्यादा ठंड पड़ती है उन जगहों पे fireplace होती है. उसे central heating भी बोलते हैं, because वो घर के बिल्कुल बीचों बीच लगाई जाती है so that it could heat the complete house. तो इस घर में कोई भी central heating नहीं है. तो यहाँ पे has is a main verb, because और कोई helping verb है ही नहीं sentence में. You are my very good teacher. Finish the slides as soon as possible. Why? Next, we still have 9 slides. Identify the word in caps as main verb or auxiliary verb. Can I have a glass of water? Yes, can I? my bottle. Reena, please answer. Sachin.
Yes, ma'am. It's main verb. Can I have a glass of water?
Sachin, have you joined from Two's devices? Because I have Sachin and Sachin Kumar as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So guys, have. Can I have? क्या मैं मुझे एक glass पानी मिलेगा? So have होना मिलना. So definitely it's a main verb. Identify the word in caps as main or auxiliary verb. I have had this computer for 3 years. Have. Sajil, please answer.
Yes, ma'am. Have is the auxiliary verb.
Yes, so guys, have यहाँ पे auxiliary verb है, had यहाँ पे main verb है. मेरे पास ये कंप्यूटर 3 साल से है. I have had this या था. Had है ना? I have had this computer for 3 years. Now I am replacing it with a laptop. Identify the highlighted verb as main or auxiliary verb. She has had her dog since 2005. Wow. And yes, this is a good way to learn, guys. Auxiliary verbs always come before main verbs in positive and negative sentences, also in interrogative sentences. in all types of sentences.
In interrogative, sometimes auxiliary comes after main verb.
Is your name Karthik? Are you dancing? Have you eaten your breakfast or have you had your breakfast? Karthik, पहले ही आ रहे हैं. Will you come with me? Should I come with you?
Yes, ma'am.
So guys, सबसे अच्छा तरीका है auxiliary verbs को identify. वैष्णवी क्या हो गया? किससे? So guys, the easiest way to understand auxiliary verbs, they always come before main verbs. यहाँ पे भी she has had. Okay, मैं class. Right? So has. जल्दी से discuss कर लेते हैं. Saurabh, please answer.
Yes, ma'am. Had is working as here main verb.
Yes. So had because has के बाद आ रहा है ये main verb है. Has अगर वो हमसे पूछते तो has हमारा auxiliary verb है. उसके पास ये dog 2005 से है. She has had her dog since 2005. I had an opportunity. मेरे पास एक opportunity थी. First had is auxiliary and second had is yes. सब चला गया. Next, identify the word in caps as main verb or auxiliary verb. Leah has been singing for 10 minutes now. लीजा 10 मिनट से गाना गा रही है. क्यों भाई क्यों? थक गई होगी लीजा.
लीजा की जगह आप गा दो.
महक की आवाज अच्छी है ना. Subhoshri, please answer.
Has is an auxiliary verb here.
Yes. So guys, again, यहाँ पे हम has को been से पहले कर रहे हैं. Been verb की यहाँ पे third form है be की. तो be is the main verb, been is the main verb, and has is an auxiliary verb. Identify the word in caps as main verb or auxiliary verb. My parents had finished
Fish for dinner.
For dinner. शुभम.
My parents had fish for dinner.
आंसर दीजिए, ये तो सेंटेंस है.
Main verb.
Had is a main verb. Yes, because guys इस सेंटेंस में कोई भी हेल्पिंग वर्ब है ही नहीं. मेरे पेरेंट्स ने डिनर में फिश खाई थी. They had fish. It's a past simple sentence.
हमारे पेरेंट्स ने तो नहीं खाई.
मनदीप का शायद. महिपाल नहीं, ऐसे ही कुछ था. मनदीप एम से था कुछ. पानी की बोतल दियो.
आ रही है मैम.
Next, identify the word in caps as main or auxiliary verb. Did you have a shower this morning?
Yeah.
No, ma'am. I guess no.
Okay. Next we have Taru. Please answer.
Have is a main verb here.
Vishakha, please answer.
Ma'am, have is main verb.
Yes. Did you have a shower this morning? So guys, did auxiliary verb है and have हमारा main verb है. I am to go home immediately. Am is auxiliary verb and go. I am to go home.
I want to go immediately.
It's okay. Thank you, Anu. जी अमजद, दुआओं की दरख्वास्त. And next slide. Identify the word in caps as main or auxiliary verb. Frank had played tennis when he was 12. Okay. Taroop आंसर कर दिया, I guess. Vishakha. Vishakha, are you there?
Network problem, ma'am.
Anyone else, please answer.
An auxiliary verb. Frank had played tennis when he was 12.
Yes. So guys, फ्रैंक ने टेनिस खेला था जब वो 12 साल का था. सो यहाँ पे जो हमारा had है वो auxiliary verb है because play is the main verb. अथर, पारस, हयात, रिया, सूरज. अब भी इनकरेक्ट रिस्पॉन्स. सबसे आसान तरीका है गाइस, जब दो वर्ब्स हैं आपके पास, दो में जो पहला वाला वर्ब है वो ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब है. तो यहाँ पे हैड आपसे पूछा है ना, तो ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब है. अगर वो आपसे प्लेड पूछते तो वो मेन वर्ब होता. इससे आसान तरीका है ही नहीं कुछ समझने का कि ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब क्या है, मेन वर्ब क्या है. किसी भी सेंटेंस में अगर आपके पास दो वर्ब्स हैं, आगे वाला पूछा है तो ऑक्सिलरी है, बाद वाला पूछा है तो मेन है. Identify. Look, the bus is coming. We have to hurry. Auxiliary, main verb. Thank you, हयात. आज हयात ने भी क्लास काफी टाइम बाद ज्वाइन करी है. Answer. अनम्यूट करके आंसर भी करना होता है. दिपाली.
Have is the main verb.
Yes. Have is a main verb. So guys, we have to hurry. Have to. यहाँ पे have हम main verb की तरह यूज कर रहे हैं.
Yes, ma'am. Hurry, ma'am. Complete the slide.
Last slide. Identify the word in caps as main or auxiliary verb. Has Mrs. Jones written the essay? Auxiliary, main verb. Has. Interrogative sentence. अब उत्पाल ने अपने नाम से ज्वाइन करा है. उत्पाल joined. Just imagine Victor joins the session with the name and he is like writing sentences with no grammatical mistake.
Oh, goodness.
Right. Answer.
Hi, ma'am. Has
Yes.
Mr. Jones written the essay? Has is auxiliary verb.
Yes, Reena. So has is auxiliary verb. Guys, ये चीज हम पहले भी डिस्कस कर चुके हैं कि जो आपके इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस होते हैं वो या तो WH फैमिली से